Hi everyone, or should I say aloha everyone. We are still here in Waikiki, Hawaii. Today our plan is to hike the Wili Wili Nui hiking trail. I heard from a lot of reviews online and as well as like a couple of locals I talked to, they said it's a very tough hiking trail. It is 6:30 a.m. right now. I wanted to wake up early for this hike because the forecast said it was gonna rain around 10 a.m. today. But then I woke up and the forecast changed and now it's gonna rain at 5 p.m. and it's gonna be sunny basically up until then. But you know, we're already awake. So might as well just stick with the original plan and hike pretty early so we can avoid like other tourists, other hikers. So this hike, the Wili Wili Nui Trail, I talked to a couple of locals about it and they said it was a pretty rough hike. There's lots of like stairs and then there's like a rough part that you have to climb up using a rope. So that kind of scared me off a little bit. But Tanner, obviously being the monkey he is, he still wants to go. So I will attempt to get through this without too much scruff and bruises. This is our second hike of the trip. Our first hike was to Diamond Head Lookout. That was beautiful. It was a very, very easy hike. I wouldn't even say it was a hike. It was basically like a walk uphill, up the mountain. And I also did a vlog for that one. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it in the description below. Since we are during the latter part of the trip, we don't really have much to eat at home. Like we didn't plan on buying any more groceries just because eating out at some of the places is even cheaper than making our own meal and obviously it tastes better. So we were just planning to go grab some udon before the hike at this really good udon place right at downtown Waikiki called Marukame Udon. It is so cheap, so good, and if you are here, I definitely recommend visiting. It has a lineup all the time, so always go in the morning, never around dinner time or else you won't get in. Okay, so there's been many changes in our plans today. So the Wili Wili Nui hiking trail is very inaccessible by transit. We have to take 2 buses to get there and the second bus doesn't run until 2:30 p.m. It is currently around 8 a.m. so that won't work. And then we checked Uber. The Uber is $35 USD one way. So I didn't feel like spending $70 USD on a hike. So we are going to hike Koko Head hiking trail today instead. It is a pretty rough hike as well. It is 1,000 plus steps to the top. The review says you have to be fit to hike this. So this is gonna be a challenge for me, for someone who hasn't worked out in a while. And our second change of plans is we're not going for udon anymore because I cannot be bloated while doing this, basically a grouse grind in Hawaii. So we're gonna go to Lankai Juice and get an acai bowl. So this is what I'm wearing for the hike to Koko Head today. I'm wearing a bikini top from a local Vancouver swimsuit company called Sandy Swim. It's super pretty. I have the bottom in my bag, but I'm just wearing spandex for the hike. And then after the hike, we're gonna just go straight to Kala Beach. Okay, so we are now on the bus on the way to Koko Head. It is a 1 hour long bus ride, but the nice thing is it's only one bus, so we basically just stay here for an hour. I forgot to take a video of us and our cycle. This is the remaining of it, but it was very good. It was the Lankai juice. I highly recommend their cycle. And yeah, so now we're here. Okay, so we just reached the Koko Head District Park. We walked through the residential area for about 20 to 25 minutes from the bus stop. It is super hot outside. The weather forecast lied. It is not gonna rain anytime soon. It's like sun and maybe somewhat cloudy, but like no chance of rain. We're gonna just apply on sunscreen and then we will start the hike. Start our hike. Okay, so we're about a quarter of the way up. It's pretty tiring. I am sweating buckets This bag is very heavy since we're going to the beach after and we have all of our beach stuff in there. So yeah, there's still a long way to go as you can see, but it's a pretty fun hike. It's been challenging so far, but I love this kind of hike. It's what I like to do. And yeah, so it's basically a grouse grind. These are like man-made stairs.
They're trail tracks.
Yeah, they're trail tracks. It's a long way to go. Okay, so we are now 60% of the way up. There was a very scary part in the middle where it was all trail tracks and the steps are very far apart and I'm very scared of heights. So that took me a while. I basically just crawled on my hands and feet to get up that part. I hated it, but now we're through. Almost there, 40% left to go. It's very doable, but obviously very scary if you're scared of heights like me. But if I can do it, you can also do it.
You can do it, babe.
Oh.
Keep going.
Okay, fam, we made it to the top. There's a little bit of mud everywhere, but it's all worth it because look at this view. This hike, I would say, was pretty challenging. It is like the easier, a little bit easier version of the grouse grind. For those of you that knows what the grouse grind is from Vancouver. It took Tanner and I roughly around 40 minutes to make it up and maybe 30 minutes down if I'm lucky and I don't trip and die. Yeah, so I would say do this hike for sure if you want to challenge yourself, challenge your fitness level and your stamina. I had a fun time. Obviously, it was really rough halfway through when I'm scared of heights and you know there's still so much ways to go, but I think it's worth it. And yeah, the view is obviously beautiful. So thank you so much for joining me today and I will see you next week.